What's up, guys? Rob Kuhn here, and today we're going to review a hand from a man I have many videos on. A man who tends to light money on fire in front of us in the most unconventional ways.
If Airball gets called here, he will be down $670,000. Frustrating way for Airball to have to pay out. There's a call.
Oh my God.
Airball just bet $110,000, and Rampage took about 3 seconds to make the call. Stanley makes the call. Oh my God, that is amazing.
God, what the fuck is going on here?
A man I may have been unfair to. 14 years of playing professional poker, I have never seen. Now he just randomly incinerates stacks a lot. Kind of got wrecked. Also, maybe stick with investment banking. And then today, I'm going to do just that. So let's get in the action.
18 on, it was more likely than 16.
Get the 36 and the 72.
Yeah, exactly.
14-4.
Just for context on this game, this is no gamble, no future. They're playing at 200, 400, 800. A bunch of legends at the table, including Alan Keating, Hanks, Phil Hellmuth, Nick Airball. Really good lineup.
I mean, obviously Alan would have put the 72 on.
For the straddle to 900.
That wouldn't be
Airball makes
yeah,
it 30K.
Wouldn't be your biggest. Me either.
JRB.
Airball made it 3?
Yep, 3,000 call. Call.
What's not good?
Feldman just out. Ace-10, best hand in the muck. Thinks someone's trying to trap.
With the blinds being at 200, 400, and 800 straddle on, Nick Airball, who's playing a shorter stack than normal, raises to 3,000. A little bit of on the big side. Keating goes for just the call with ace-8 suited, which I like. You don't really want a 3-bet fold in this kind of situation. You definitely don't want a 3-bet call either. Hanks goes for the call on the button with king-7 of clubs, which is completely reasonable. Humboldt, Mike overcalls 7-4 suited. Just fold that pre. And a JRB goes for the call. Let's take a flop.
It was I was gonna 3-bet and I changed my mind.
All right.
I looked at Airball's eyes.
You read Airball's soul.
Right, that's what it was.
996.
Pocket nine.
Check. Check. 5,000. Call.
JRB has a 6.
Okay, flop action happened very fast. Airball leads 5,000 into 15,000, which might be the worst lead in history of poker. This hand has literally nothing going for it. In fact, you might have reverse implied odds if you actually hit, let's just say, a 10, or you hit... What the fuck are you open for, man? I have to take a second. Airball, I know we've had our differences. I know I've made many, many videos about you torching money. In fact, this video will be about you torching money. But look, man, you don't have to bet every flop. You only got jack high, no heart, no diamond. Just check. Just check, man. Just check fold. Give it up. Keating decides to go for the call with ace-8 of diamonds, having the over backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. It's a little dicey because there's a lot of players behind him. I actually think he should probably just go ahead and fold. But anyway, let's take a turn. On the 3 of clubs turn, there's really nothing to talk about. Looks like Airball's giving up. Keating realizing that he has showdown value with the ace high. He's not going to bluff. Let's take a river.
Turn 3 checks around. River 6.
Check. $35,000.
And Keating gets 35K with ace high.
This is nuts. It's for value.
It is indeed a value bet.
Or queen high.
And Airball considering with just jack high
2 jacks. I have a jack, buddy. 2 a jack. This is my whole hand.
Pick a card.
And he might call.
This one.
Ask him to pick. And he does pick the
Oh,
8 of
no.
diamonds. Keating,
You're the best in the world, buddy. Sorry, guys. Now I need a second. I thought you
you're a genius.
On the 6 of diamonds river, there's a whole lot to unpack here. Airball goes for the check, which is natural with jack high. He's just completely giving this up. No reason to bet. Keating goes for the bet of 35,000 into 25,000. Personally, I'd like to see him shove and polarize himself even further. Now, Airball is tanking with jack high. Why his cards are not in the muck, I have absolutely zero clue. Keating can obviously be value betting with an ace here. I don't think it's unreasonable for Keating to understand his image that, 1, he can either get king highs to call, maybe some queen highs. 2, there's an off chance that Airball can potentially just fold an ace for the chop here. So I do like this bet by Keating. At first, I thought this would be a natural check. But when you have the image of Keating, it's really, really, really important to remember what the other players think of you. And when you tend to bluff with some really, really random hands that Keating does, like maybe he has pocket 5s here, pocket 4s, these would be good bluffs. But when you have these type of hands and you're always bluffing, you gotta go thin for value. Keating talks about this on his channel. You should definitely go check it out. It's a really good channel. After Airball exposes his hand, Keating decides to let him flip over 1, having presumably a 50-50% chance at flipping over the ace and auto-mucking his hand. However, the 8 of diamonds is actually closer to Airball, so he's probably going to pick that card like 70% of the time. So this could be a really genius move by Keating. I'm not actually sure if he should do this, if the guy's already thinking about it, but let's see what happens. Obviously, this is a fold.
Knowing one of the
I'm
cards
really
would immediately put
confident.
Airball's very bad hand in the muck. It was most likely going in anyway, but now,
I'd only play suited
50-50 shot at making Airball think about it, but just like this.
Airball thinks Keating could have 7-8.
This is fascinating.
I got a PG back here and bring back.
Oh my
Makes
God.
the call! Keating gets paid off with ace high
good.
in one of the most impressive displays of skill we have ever seen on this show.
I love that.
No, if he picks the ace, Keating was going to say no.
Mr. Keating.
Dude, the nut flush draw is such a big
Wow. That one was captivating.
Airball decides to absolutely light 35,000 on fire, making the awful call after picking the 8. But Keating can have pocket 8s here, ace 8 suited. There's a lot of hands he can have here. I have no clue why Airball decides to call. He's just putting him on 7-8 suited that Keating didn't bet the turn, I guess. But Airball, you gotta stop trying to play like 150 IQ at an 80 IQ level. It's a tough look. Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked this video. Much love.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind